North Carolina officially went into phase 2 on Friday night. And for some businesses, they hit the gas as soon as they got the green light. But for many others, it was a very tough decision as they weighed all the risks. And our Glenn Counts is in NODA tonight. Glenn, I know you spoke with one salon owner who made the difficult choice to delay her opening.
Well, Erica, things are different in the salon industry. There are all kinds of changes involving sanitation, social distancing, and of course the wearing of masks. And some salon owners, like the one that you're about to meet, want to make sure that they've got everything in order before they open their doors. At first glance, it might appear LAYVETTE STEMBRIDGE was getting her beauty salon ready to open for the first time.
I've been doing hair for well over 25 years.
She operated Chez La Vie in NODA for 13 years. All was well until the pandemic.
I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. I can't even express it. I'm so sorry.
This is what trying to operate a business on zero income will do to you. But she is not quitting. That's why all the paint and the cleaning. So when her customers come in, they know they are in a safe environment.
We don't want no type of viruses, no nothing hanging out. We've been bleaching and cleaning and painting and doing everything that we possibly can to try to make sure it's safe for everyone.
An incident in Missouri shows how risky going to a stylist can be. 2 hairdressers may have exposed more than 100 customers to the virus.
I'm very happy to be back at work.
Jennifer Garrett of Supercuts in the South End takes that threat seriously, and so do her clients, which is one of the reasons they come to her.
Not only that I'd get a good haircut, but that she would be responsible and diligent in terms of their sanitary practices. Yes, would I be as comfortable getting a haircut in a place or from someone who I had not had an experience with? Absolutely not.
And that salon owner, we saw her getting really emotional talking to you, but you say it's not the first time that she's been through something like this.
Well, no, it's not, Erica. She opened for the first time back in 2008, and what happened then? The economy completely crashed. And so she is a bit of a survivor. She is very tough and determined. But, you know, that said, it's difficult for her because she feels like she is starting all over again from scratch.
Yeah, we'll have her in our thoughts that she will survive this one, too. Thank you, Glenn. Well, as for that salon in Missouri that Glenn mentioned in his story, health officials now are racing to track down everyone who came into contact with that stylist. She worked with 84 clients at great clips while showing COVID-19 symptoms, and Eric Chase was one of them.
It is a big deal, and it definitely gives me great concern. I know that the employee feels really bad about what happened. I'm sure both of them do. But you have a situation that caused a chain reaction.
And that chain reaction has already started to build. Health officials confirming a second stylist at that same salon has now tested positive, meaning even more clients were exposed. And all of those exposed clients are now in a 2-week quarantine. Chase says that he just wishes that worker never would have gone to work sick.
They should have stayed home. I also think that the employer had a great responsibility that if one of their employees wasn't feeling well, especially with this pandemic, should have sent their employee home.
The owner of the salon now says that business is closed and undergoing a deep cleaning. In addition to salons and barbershops, restaurants, tattoo parlors, and pools are allowed to open in phase 2 with limited capacity. But your gyms, bars, nightclubs, bowling alleys, and movie theaters must remain closed.